Today is the day. It's raining outside, which is great because I'm going somewhere in Africa today where it will be less rainy. Where am I going though? Actually, you know what? I should do a thumbnail for this. I got lighting and a green screen. Let me do this. I'm not sure. There's too much of a shadow here. My lighting is there, but it's all unplugged. Let me show you. I turned everything off because I'm off on holiday for 4 days, so I thought I'd unplug everything. It's just long, innit? Just, you know, just to get those on. Is that gonna work? The shadows are gonna, you know what? Whatever the thumbnail is a thumbnail, right? We're gonna try with that. I'm gonna tell you when I get to the airport. How about that? There'll be a few clips, don't worry. Ready to go. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
How are you?
I am all right.
Today's my first time in Africa.
First time in Africa?
Yeah.
Very good, no, that is very good, dude.
Finally here, Terminal 5, the British Airways terminal. And I am going to Egypt. It's almost 7 a.m. My flight's at 9:45. It's to Cairo, and then my hotel has a free shuttle to and from the airport, so that saves me any taxi money. Straight to my hotel, which is near the pyramids. So it's going to be a fun 4 days. I'm mainly going for the pyramids. Like, that's the reason I'm going. That's why I'm going. I'm going for 4 days. I'm back on Tuesday. I want to see the pyramids. So basically, with my work, you get holiday allowances, but like some of the holidays you can only use after Christmas. You get like a couple of days after Christmas you can use. So I just use it for, I just thought, oh, maybe like every January I can go somewhere for a few days, somewhere that's not too expensive. Egypt actually, like, it wasn't that much, including breakfast, including flights and everything. It wasn't that pricey. I was actually quite impressed by the price I got. So yeah, this is good. My first time in Africa. I plan to go to other places in Africa at some point as well. I got some countries on my list in Africa that I'd like to visit, so at some point we can make that happen. While I'm going for the pyramids, and we need a day to see that anyway, I'm doing a tour on it as well, because the hotel I'm going to does tours on it, the tours on the pyramids, which is great. But you know, I'm going there today. I'll be there in the evening. I'll be spending two full days there, and then coming back in the evening on the 4th day. So that leaves time for things to do. There is apparently a light show at the pyramids. I think you got to pay a ticket, but if I can get to that on time today, I might go and do that. But the hotel I'm going to, they offer tours in general for like Cairo and stuff. They have like really good ones, but I only got a few days, so I picked the one with the pyramids, obviously, and another one I picked that's not pyramid related. It's somewhere interesting, somewhere with some interesting insight into Egyptian history. So that will be tomorrow. Hopefully, I mean, if you don't see the vlog tomorrow, don't worry, it's because I'm adventuring. So if the vlog's a few days late, that's, you know, it is what it is. But the next vlog, we're going somewhere interesting that's not pyramid related. So I look forward to sharing that with you. There's a lot of things to see in Egypt, actually. Like, there's a lot you can see in more than 4 days. But I want to see the pyramids. That's the main thing. And to see that is going to be incredible. So yeah, to see that, I always want to see these things in person, and it's really a wonder, isn't it? A wonder of the world. So yeah, by the way, bag drop 7:45 a.m. I thought, you know, because it's like if it's not in Europe, usually 3 hours early, right? Europe 2 hours early, it's fine. If it's not in Europe, I tend to come 3 hours later, but because it's Africa, isn't it? But then again, it's only a 5-hour flight. Not as long as, say, South Africa, for example, flight time wise. So maybe that's why. But now I've got 45 minutes to do absolutely nothing because all the shops are inside the terminal, and I got to drop my bag to go inside. I really wish I wasn't as awkward as I am. I'm a very awkward person. Basically, what happened today, well, I mean, I say today, literally like 20 minutes ago, I went to drop my bag off. You know, I was asked to upgrade. Do you want to upgrade? They said £343. I'm just like, no, no way am I doing that. But first of all, normally when I do, because I booked this holiday like 6 months ago, I booked it a long time ago. Normally I get my seat sorted out straight away when I book it. I forgot to do it for this one. So I checked it online. I'm just like, I don't have a seat. So I checked in and no window seats. It's almost full. There's like 2 seats left. Yeah, that's an L for me. But I'm at the backdrop, right? And it's automated. And it's like, we got to check visa documents. Said on the screen, right? A staff member will be available shortly. There's a queue behind me. It said a staff member, it said they'll come to me. So I'm just waiting there around. The guy comes and he's helping the next one along. And then the ones behind them ask, can you help us? We don't have to do it. I'm just like, I'm waiting here. Can they wait? I didn't say that, obviously. I'm just standing there looking that way, just like waiting for him to turn around and help me. Then someone else pops up. I show my visa and we're through. But I didn't make it sound that bad, but it was very awkward at the time. Very awkward. Security was fine, and yeah, my gate is being announced in 10 minutes. So I got a bit of time, but because there's no window seats, you may not see many plane clips. That's all I'm saying. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I like taking videos of takeoff and landing. I'm not at the window, so I can't do it. So it is what it is. So I had issues with like exchange money because normally I buy foreign currency online because it's cheaper and you get good rates. But Egyptian money, like most websites didn't do it for some reason. So I had to like look into some websites. I found some. They had a minimum order, which I didn't want to get because I'm going for 4 days. I don't need that much. And apparently you can like budget really well in Egypt as well as a tourist in terms of like food and stuff and souvenirs. So like I didn't want to order the minimum limit because I didn't need that much. So I brought cash to the airport and I've exchanged it here at a very bad rate. It is what it is. I should have enough for the whole 4 days. The tours I'm doing, I'm paying by card anyway, so it's just food really and souvenirs. I should be alright. I should be alright. And no taxi. Free shuttle to and from the hotel. So yeah, I got a really damn good deal. As soon as I saw 343 to upgrade, I'm just like, I think I might have paid less for the holiday. Like, what's going on? It won't be soon after spending money, but like in terms of like hotel and flight, I got a really cheap deal. And they're saying 343 to upgrade. I'm just like, what? That is a lot more than what I originally paid. And for what? A slightly better flight? No thank you. Anyway, yeah, next clip, plane. We have arrived. And it's fairly empty here. Quite a small room, and well, I think half of it is the bathroom. Look how big this is. Crazy. I do like it though. I don't mind the small space. But yeah. There's a safe if I need it. And you see the pyramids? I can see out the window. Quite interesting, the drive down here. It's quite lively. The streets are quite lively. People hanging around, you know, having fun. In terms of like architecture, I really like seeing the places of worship. So there's a few mosques and even churches as well, and they really stand out wherever they are. They really like glow in the area that they're in. But yeah, some of the drivers are a bit erratic, shall we say. We was on the motorway, right? It's like 4 lanes per side. You see people crossing the road. I'm just like, this car's going really fast and people are crossing the road. They're not even getting hit. I think the drivers are just really good at braking, I guess, but also people are good at avoiding cars. I'm just like, wow. I've seen a few horses. I've seen bulldozers being driven around down the motorway. I'm just like, who drives a bulldozer down the motorway? I saw like 3 of them. But it's quite interesting though. It's quite interesting. I like seeing different sides to the world, and the journey from the airport to the hotel was very interesting indeed. I'm so glad there's a free hotel shuttle because the taxi would have cost so much. This is where I'm saving quite a lot actually, because like spending money wise, it's mainly going to be food and souvenirs. So like, I don't have to. I can be on a budget, and there's food at the hotel. There's a restaurant at the hotel, so I can just eat there. So that's my meal sorted and my tours. They provide meals as well, so that's all covered. Obviously you got to pay at the restaurant, but still, a free meal with the tour that you take. And there's no taxis. I mean, there are plenty of taxis, trust me. You go to the airport, there's like 50 people asking you if you want to take a taxi, but because of the hotel I specifically booked, it's a shuttle. You get taken to and from the hotel for free. It's perfection. All my travel is covered. Obviously I had to pay for the tours, but still, travel in terms of like me exploring, I don't have to go out there myself. I'm being taken, so that's great. And also, like, they're very helpful. I came in, the hotel staff, I'll tell you which hotel it is when I go home, but the hotel staff was so great. I came in, they were so nice about everything. If you need anything from any shop, he's just like, the guy's just like, I'll go and get it for you. Just say it, which is great. Like, I really appreciate that. But yeah, they make sure everything's clear. Like, like this is what's going on with the tours and everything. Very clear about everything. So yeah, all I need to tell him now is, because I've booked the tours now. All I need to tell him now is that was what time my flight is on Tuesday, and then everything's all good. So yeah, I'm gonna go and see the light show. There's a pyramid light show starting very soon, and yeah, that's how the vlog will end, on the light show. And then tomorrow we are exploring a place that's not the pyramids. I'll leave you to guess what it is. So it seems like the hotel's family run as well. Like, it's very family oriented, which I like to see, because you come in and you see the staff, like, clearly, like, you know, either they're really good friends or they are one big family, which is great. You know, family run hotels tend to be the best ones, like, generally, apart from, you know, those 5-star corporation ones. But anyway, yeah, let's go see this light show.
Days and watch for 5,000 years.
This is a
Only as near as the outer temples, where their devotion led. Coming from the Nile, one ascended by a monumental causeway built on the same lovely.
Yeah, that was a good show. I like that. It was nothing too like crazy, but it was cool seeing those things light up. And I had dinner up there as well. Sorry you couldn't see it properly. I could see the meal, but the camera couldn't. But it was a good meal. It was grilled chicken with rice, soup and stuff. It's a nice mix of, and veg as well, and a bit of cream. It's quite nice. Also, my flight wasn't the most comfortable flight, because I was trying to sleep. Because when takeoff happened, just after takeoff, I was dozing off. I was falling asleep, but I kept waking up. And I kept trying to sleep again and again. I kept waking up within a few seconds. It was so annoying. So time didn't fly as fast, pun intended there. And also, I sat in the middle of 2 people, which is the worst place. Like, I like the window. The next best thing is next to the aisle. At least, like, you can have a bit more freedom. When you're in the middle of 2 people, 2 strangers, it's just really frustrating. There was one point, right, where the guy next to me was asleep. He was fast asleep. And then they're handing out the travel forms. You know, the forms you do when you enter a country. You got to, like, fill out where you're staying, etc. That sort of form. They're handing out these cards. The guy's asleep. I'm being told to give it to him. I try to leave it, like, in front of his seat, but I can't do it because his legs are there. And then I try to put it, like, in the plate area. I couldn't stick it in. I turn around because I look so awkward at this point. I turn around, the woman next to me just laughing her head off. But yeah, she just like, just nudge him. I'm just like, fine, I'll nudge him then. But yeah, apart from that, you know, flight's the flight. 5 hours felt like 5 hours actually. Would have gone quicker if I actually fell asleep. Also, I know it's 35 hours, but I kind of thought there'd be screens in there. They were not. So unless you had something in your phone or another device, you were screwed, like me. And I couldn't even sleep through it. Unbelievable. Also, I think I recognize someone I used to work with, someone who like worked where I worked, but he quit. I feel like I saw someone I knew. I feel like I saw someone from work on the plane. He didn't see me, but I feel like it was him. I'm just like, I know you. But yeah, I don't know if I edit the vlog today. I'm gonna at least like, you know, get it ready. Get it ready to be made, but need to go to, I'm tired. I don't want to go to bed, so I'll see you tomorrow. If this is up late, well, this is a Saturday vlog, so if it's not up on, sorry, I'm losing my voice. If it's not up on Sunday, then don't worry, it will be up, and then the next one. The plan is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, because I'm vlogging Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But if it's delayed, do not worry. It's because I'm busy adventuring. See you later. See you in a bit.